Well, good evening. First of all, I make no apology whatsoever for the title of this particular video. I know it seems a bit of a bizarre title. I can appreciate that, but it brings us back to a video I did a couple of days, 2 or 3 days ago. I want to share with you one or two details. So, first of all, let me share the screen and pop some things up for you. I think we'll share the audio for later on as well. This isn't going to be very long. What I particularly wanted to highlight was this particular article again. And I did mention it, as I say, a couple of days ago, the Vanishing Trial. It's to do with, basically to do with the plea deal. You have to register to see the film. Okay, so you have to register and get the code and everything. So I'm not going to go through all that's here. Just to say it was absolutely brilliant film. 38 minutes long, very, very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to also share with you very quickly. It was this particular message. So just to explain, thank you for signing up to watch The Vanishing Trial. The viewing period is from Friday, June the 12th at 5 o'clock to Monday, June the 15th, 5. The screening will be followed by a virtual panel discussion on Monday, June the 15th at 7 o'clock. So tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, featuring Vanita Gupta, Leadership Conference on Civil and Human Rights, Brittany Barnett, Buried Alive Project, Clark Nelly, Cato Institute, and Norman Reamer, National Association of Criminal Defense Lawyers. The panel will be streamed via Facebook Live on both the FAMM and NACDL Facebook pages. Okay, so if you want to know more about President Obama, as I say, I do realize that the title is slightly alarming, but if you want to find out more about the fact that President Obama, when he was in office, did give clemency to, albeit a Sandra Avery, who is probably somehow very, very distantly related to Steve. But really, I just wanted to highlight the fact that there is this video that you can watch. I watched it today. Absolutely brilliant. I sent the dude a load of messages saying you must tune in and watch this. So I'm saying to everybody, please tune in and watch this. As before, I will leave the link in fact, why don't I just do this now? I shall copy that and come across to StreamYard, and I can paste it there. There we go. And add that. So there we go. So no excuses. Please, please, please do go and watch this video. You will not be disappointed. Now, I was slightly disappointed with one of the videos I did earlier today. I will share that with you just now. There were one or two spelling mistakes, and that bugs the life out of me. And all I can do is apologize and blame predictive text. But I did redo it under a slightly different title. So I'll share it with you now. Hopefully this will work. There's only one way of making sure that you're hearing it. Although it doesn't matter if you don't hear it. It's So shut him up a minute, otherwise he'll never stop playing. Something I do want to share with you. I just want to mention a video that we all did, that we all took part in, based on a Stacey Seabrook song called "We All Live on Avery Road." Apparently, and I've not yet to test this out myself, but I think if you were to put in Stephen Avery's postcode, that might work. What is Stephen Avery's postcode? I just happen to have it in front of me here. Zip code, as they call it in America. So a zip code of 54241. I do know somebody who had that problem and used that particular zip code. Now, whether it would accept it a second time or not, I don't know. But there are, apparently that is the zip code for the whole of the Avery salvage yard. And if we do indeed all live on Avery Road, one can imagine how that would probably do. Okay, so sorry, let me pop that into the chat. I say I feel as if I'm being slightly deceitful today, not only with the title of the video, which might be construed as a little bit misleading, but I apologize not, because I think that the video that you will get to see once you're registered with maybe a zip code, Kathleen Zellner also has a zip code. There's plenty of people over there in America that have zip codes. So that's worth a try. Worth a try. Okay. See what happens. As I say, I got to watch it. So you can draw your own conclusions on that one. Yes, exactly. It's not mine, it's Stephen's. Stephen's zip code is, I live in Galashiels. We have a postcode. But for people that don't have a zip code, if we all live on Avery Road, then we must all have the zip code of 54241. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. So as I say, just to point this out once more, I do think this is very, very important. Everybody watch, and then everybody join in on the watch the video on Facebook and everything tomorrow night. So thank you for signing up to watch the Vanishing Trial. You need a code, a password to get in, and it does work. I tried it, it worked. An absolutely brilliant film, absolutely loved it. If you're into, obviously, as we are, it's not to do with wrongful conviction, it's to do with conviction, and it's to do with the use of the plea deal, which is very, very important, because of course it's exactly what they were trying to do with Brendan. So it did, as it said here. So let's go back here. Initially, it was being shown on the weekend of June the 5th. Okay, but it was still being presented as being I didn't discover it until well after June the 5th, but that doesn't matter, because there was, again, the viewing period is, they extended it to June the 12th till Monday. So I watched it earlier today. The screening will be followed by a virtual panel discussion on Monday, June the 15th, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time. So that's midnight my time. So hopefully I'll still be awake and be able to watch that by all these various people. And it will be streamed via Facebook Live on both the FAM and NACDL Facebook pages. Okay, so anyway, that's what it's all about. I say I'll I will leave the link in the, I will copy that again, and I will paste that in the link, sorry, in the description at the bottom, so that you can go and watch that. And I honestly do not think. Yeah, here's the link again. It should still work, and I will put it in the description below as well. And there you go. I was going to say, the other thing we could find out is maybe investigate what Captain Crunch's post zip code is over there on Crunch Island. Anyway, so there's obviously full steam ahead for the virtual online rally on Saturday, which will start in Australian time, 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. Followed, I think it's about 5 hours later, that the UK time zone will kick in, and we will be going from 11 o'clock. Well, I won't personally be there at 11 o'clock. I've got lessons on a Saturday morning. It's weekends are traditionally busy time for me. So I'll be doing my part of it from about 1:30 till 4 o'clock UK time, with Jerome and with one or two bits. Well, actually, we let you in on a little secret. We recorded a special segment yesterday, and the dude himself is going to put that up. He was the question master, and I must admit, a great time was had by all. It was great fun doing our little video to link to the American segment, which starts again on Central Time, 11 o'clock in the morning, which would have been the time that the rally would have started, till 4 o'clock. Okay, so you know where to go. You know where the link is for this the Vanishing Trial. I will put it in the description below. Thank you all for tuning in. Just finished watching the dude talking about Daniel Holtzclaw. I'm hoping to try and get hold of him, but he's not responded yet. So he's probably gone for a lie down in a dark room, because he's been working that hard. Bless him. Yeah, he's not responded to any of my messages. So okay, doke. You dude, you take it. Listen, dude, you take it easy for the rest of us. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to say cheerio, and we'll catch you all again very soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.